What's up, guys? My name's Gamer360 Sports, giving you guys some more roads to the show with Oscar Bryant and the Tennessee Smokies. This episode, Oscar Bryant and his team is going to the playoffs for the first time. So right now, Oscar Bryant is all set. Tennessee won the first half of the season, while Jackson won the second half. So right now, we have home field advantage as we're going to Game 2 of this series. We simulated Game 1 because he was benched the whole time, and we're down 1-0 in the series already. So right now, the Smokies already need a spark for this game. Already a 2-0 count with two men on the first, and bing! Zoom! This baby isn't coming back. It's out of here. It's a home run for Oscar Bryant. His first of the episode, first in his career in minor league postseason play. And right now, Oscar Bryant is pumped. That was for 397 feet, and you weren't expecting that, weren't you? Because Oscar Bryant is all set for these playoffs and all set to dominate. But let me tell you, I'm showing you every single play in these playoffs. So right now, this video is 7 minutes. But anyway, you can see that's a routine ground out going towards left field to start off the fielding. Now the next at bat, bottom second, 0-2 count, man on second. Walk in, and this would be a ground ball to move the man to third, so it didn't do that well. Oscar Bryant needs to do better at bats, and he was struggling in the second game of the series. Now it's 5-2. This ball rolls into left field, and that would be an infield single as the shortstop does not throw the ball. Now going on to the next at-bat for Oscar Bryant, 0-2 count in the bottom of the fourth. He's walking in for a pitch down low, but it's upstairs instead, and that's a strikeout to end off the inning. So now he's 1 for 3 on the game. Now back in the field, top of the fifth with a man on second. Oscar Bryant watches this one, goes right to left field, and he's going to catch this one routinely as he keeps the man at second. Now the next at-bat right here, which he would see, would put man on first and second, and he would have to catch this one again to end off the top of the fifth. But unfortunately, this one will bring in a run instead, as it goes all the way around from second and keeps men on first and second. So that makes it 5-3. Still 5-3, 0-2 count here in the sixth. And he needs to catch this one again because it's down the left field line, and this has to be chased down. He almost drops the ball, but it catches it right in. So he goes to another at-bat afterwards. Right here is an 0-0 count. 2 outs in the seventh, and he pops it up in the sky because he hits it just a little bit too much right below the ball, and so that's the end of the inning. His team would lose Game 2 of this series, so Oscar Bryant has to be disappointed. Here's the stats again, as Austin Kirk struggled with a 27 ERA. Now Pagnina will take on Syndergaard, who is starting right now for Team USA in the Prospects game in real life. So now we're in Jackson, Mississippi, all set for this matchup. It's the top of the first, 1-0 count, man on second to start off as he hits this ball right to the third baseman, and yeah, that's a simple out, as that'll be the second out of the inning. Now we're going to the field, bottom first, 1 out, 1-0 count again. This one's going right into Oscar Bryant's glove, and left field, that's a routine flyout, and we need more of those to keep this game close. No, anyway, back in the field. Bottom of the first, 2 outs now, and Chen will hit this ball right in front of Oscar Bryant. It's a blooper, and yes, that's going to be a base hit with 2 outs in the inning. Now the next at-bat. It's the top of the third as Oscar Bryant watches strike number 2. He's looking for the perfect pitch to swing out right now, and he would get it. The 0-2 pitch comes, and he gives that one a no-doubter. Bing, zoom, that baby is out of here, and that would end up being a solo shot for the first run for the Tennessee Smokies in this one. It's tied up at 2 in the bottom of the fourth. Our team is fighting for our lives right now as Oscar Bryant chases this one down in left field as he just misses the ball, and this will bring a man all the way to third as that will be an infield single, not an infield single, just a regular single. Now the next at-bat for Oscar Bryant. Top of the fifth now, 3-2 Jackson, and it's a 1-2 count. He swings at this as it's way too high for him, and he strikes out for the second time in the series. Now bottom fifth, man on first and second. This one goes into left field. He doesn't play it right, and it bounces right by him, as that's going to bring in a few runs. as that's going to be a double, a 2-run double, and now Jackson may have just put this one out of reach. Top of the 6th, 2-1 count, one man on second, and it's going to be a ground out right there to the second baseman for the 4-3 ground out, and so our team is falling apart. 2 innings away from losing this game. As we catch this one, going to the shortstop, keeps the man at first and second, but right now, this game was just about over. Top of the 8th, 3-1 count. We need a hit. Oscar Bryant hits it, but it's right to the shortstop, as that'll be the 6-3 ground out. And we end up going again 1 for 5 and 2 of 9 in the series. And we get swept out of the playoffs by the Jackson Generals, who took over in the second half of the season after Ryan Sweeney got called up. Now we're going to simulate the rest of the season right here because there's nothing much else to do except simulate the Major League playoffs, and that's just about it. And you can see it was Tigers and Cardinals in the World Series as the Detroit Tigers defeated the St. Louis Cardinals 4-2 for another World Series title. But anyway, here's the retirements right now in the Major Leagues. Rivera as well as Pettit are both retired. Jason Giambi's retired. Scrolling down, you also see Roy Oswalt retired, as well as Bartolo Colon. Scrolling down more, Todd Helton and Ibanez retired. We continue to scroll down as Alex Buchholz retired. We still continue to go down to see more and more names. Nothing really big. Juan Abreu retired, as well as a bunch of Abreus, and that's just about it. Now we have a contract offer from the Chicago Cubs to be the AAA starter for 2014. And I'm like, you know what? I'm locking myself in for 2 years for $380,000 because it's just about $190,000 a year. You don't need big money to be in the minors. But anyway, this one I'll wrap up this episode and this season of Road to the Show with Oscar Bryant. Season 2 should be starting up pretty soon, so be sure to catch the next episode when we start off the first full year in the Cubs organization. Thanks for watching and have a great day.